I think it would be foolish to say that only one person can do it.
Right. What? That would be wild. Yes, no, it takes everyone that has that idea, everyone that's like sees a problem and has figured out a solution to that problem. Everyone has to act on those. I always say like we're all purpose for something, like whether it's like whatever whatever it may be. I won't give any of my examples, but everyone's purpose, okay? And we just need to play our roles. I understand that they're all important, no matter how big or small. It's all important. It all ties together, and it all helps for a better future, better community, better present. Like, I love that you all focus on the social emotional learning because I feel like you said, the foundation, Maria, of an individual. And for us to try to reach or pour anything else into them, they have to be at a level of being able to receive it. And in that sense is the confidence, the security in being safe in the space that they're in, or having to be able to talk to other adults that they feel safe with. Like all that stuff matters. Very, very much so. And so I'm glad y'all are taking the time to not only, teach the kids and grow and nurture their minds, but also grow and nurture adult minds. Cause we're always learning. Like, don't ever think you've gotten to a place where it's like, oh, I got it all. I don't need anything else. We're never gonna get there, like ever, ever, ever. So always, always, always make sure that you continue to pour into yourself and get the resources for, that are needed because you know what you need. You know what you need. Yes. So, ladies, how do you self-care? Because we talked a lot about the mind and taking care of ourselves and understanding the importance. How do you self-care? Make sure that you're replenished for all that you're doing and pouring out. Anybody could start.
I think for me is I enjoy reading, so if I can get like just 15, 20 minutes to myself a day to read, that would be nice. And I mean like read like, like a trashy like book, like something that has nothing to do with education or childcare. Just something just for fun and pleasure. I think that's just a great way to like just reset because I just feel like I'm making so many decisions every single day, like every second of the day. And I just want time to like unwind. Like I want my mind to just like not think about anything. And I just feel like being able to like, read and go to another place is just nice. It's like a nice way to like decompress because I think it's hard to find time for self-care. I feel like you have to be intentional about it. And if you don't put yourself first, no one else will.
Mm.
And I feel like that to me is one of my biggest struggles.
We're going to Barnes and Nobles after this together.
Good job.
So my way of doing self-care, well, I'm social emotional, right? But I always said that being a parent, the challenging part is knowing when to balance, right? Balance being able to work because you have to pay bills, being mom, right? Because you're mom, being a wife, being a friend, being part of a team, but also knowing to say, okay, I need me time. And how do I do me time? I do a lot of breathing techniques, meditation, mindfulness. I do yoga. Sometimes before I go into work, I sit in my car and I just do breathing techniques before I walk in. Sometimes I sit in my car when I park in front of the house before I go into my second job, which is the kids. It's very important. It's important. And I feel like everyone has their own way. My way is breathing.
So an episode a day keeps the pain away. So I like to watch TV and I like to watch shows that are each episode has to be 45 minutes and up. And I have to go into a show that has many seasons so I could feel like I'm in their world. So I can see the decisions that they make. I'm not making any decisions. I'm just like, Joe, why'd you do that? Like I'm not, I don't, so I literally disappear into a whole different reality. So that's what I do. I like to watch TV to decompress. Yeah.
Okay, those are all so different, and I love it. Yes, but I like what Maria said, like we make a lot of choices throughout the day. And so when you get the chance to just sit down and just not make a choice, breathe, meditate, watch TV, just escape into your world. Like I'm reading my little novel now too. So it's just like, yes, understanding, it's okay to sit still. Like, let's sit still and do nothing.
I feel like when you're doing that, I feel like we get judged. We get judged for not being able to do anything. It's like if your day isn't packed and planned down to the minute, like you're doing something wrong. And it's like, no, like, and I don't think that's like a global issue. I think it's like a United States issue.
Yeah.
You go to Europe,
They got it.
yeah,
Everywhere else got it.
yeah. We just haven't figured it out yet for some reason.
Island life is different too.
Yep.
It's very different.
It's America.
Yeah.
We running all the time. This should say
Time is
America
money.
runs, not
Everything,
Dunkin' runs.
yeah. It
Yeah.
all equates
Dunkin',
back to money.
yep.
It's like, oh, you're wasting time, you're wasting money. You gotta get to the bag, gotta hustle, gotta grind, gotta all this stuff that I'm not trying to do. Like, I want to sit down. I want to go sit in the park, okay? I want to play my chess and read a book. I don't know. I don't want to do any of this stuff.
I feel like, as adults, we should be doing a better job modeling that because I feel like we rush kids because we feel rushed.
Yep.
I mean, I know I do.
Get in the car.
I'm gonna tell you, I am guilty of it because you just feel overwhelmed, right? You have to be at a
Indeed.
certain place at a certain time, and it's just like, and kids don't work on that external clock.
They don't
They have the
care.
concept of time. So
They
it's
don't
just like,
care.
They don't care.
They
No,
don't
and
care.
I wish I could not care either, but then it's like, then it's frowned upon, right? Like you didn't show up to a meeting on time, or you weren't prepared, or like I just feel like there's a lot of judgment, and I feel like if we can get rid of that judgment and be accepting and be like okay with someone's like authentic self, we would have a lot less conflicts. But I just feel like we're not in that place, so it's really challenging.
We're
That's why you
moving
just
to the
gotta
Caribbean.
ignore. The Caribbean, I'm going. I want to take me. Look, I was writing down, was talking about places to move in Mexico the other day. It's like, I'm open. I'm open for a lot of things, guys. Like,
Send us that invite, we'll be there.
right? Please, please, you got my email. Don't leave me out. Don't leave me out. I think the main thing that people need to remember is there's no guide or there's no instruction manual on life. Like there's a bunch of opinions, a bunch of experiences, a bunch of I did this way, I did this. Like there's all of that good stuff. However, every day goes forward in a time where now we're in a technology time, we're in an AI time, we're in a time that we haven't seen before. Like we've never been here. I don't believe I've been here. And so what worked in 1999 or 2012, 2020 is still not relevant to what is going on. What's today? April 22nd, 2025. It's all different. And so understanding that there's no one answer to anything, I think goes a long way. And to ignore the judgment, because I call that noise. Like that noise is always going to be there. People are always going to have opinion. People are always going to judge, all that good stuff, whatever. The way to make it go away is to ignore it. Like, oh, that's cute. Like, ignore it. Keep it going. Because your life is your life. We are all here to walk our purpose, our passion. And I don't know, but I appreciate what you ladies are doing. I do. Thank you for what you have created. Thank you for being a part of the solution. Thank you for being the change. Thank you for all of that. Where do we find inspiring, nurturing, growing minds? There's a couple like that. I have to show, like, there's a couple of y'all that have this nurture, like, and I'm like mixing them together, but growing nurtured minds. How do we find you guys?
On Instagram or Facebook. We have our email address. We have website, whatever you want, we're there pretty much. Except for
Okay.
TikTok. We're loading. We're
Coming.
coming soon. We're coming to TikTok.
Coming soon. No
Yeah.
worries. We'll have all of the links in the description as well. And before I let you ladies go, and this I need from each one of you individually again, I need 3 things like that you want to leave parents with. If they don't hear anything else, hear this. 3 things from each one of you.
Be courage, have enough courage, to do what you feel is right for you. Be forgiving to yourself and to others, and just lead with gratitude.
Mine is laugh. Make sure you stop for every single moment and laugh. Put the phone down. Put the phone down and enjoy your kids. See them for who they are, not through the camera. And just love them. That's all they want, is to be loved.
Ask your kids questions. Get to know them as a person and not your child. Love yourself.
it.
Love on yourself, right? And wake up every day trying to discover how you can nurture yourself and your child.
Yes, nurture. Yes, no, I love this. Thank you, ladies, so much. Parents, parents, understand that the resources are available to you. This is not a journey you have to do alone. Life itself is not a journey meant to do alone. No, it's this educational thing. There are a lot of questions. There are a lot of things that are sprouting every single day. New resources, new tools, just everything is being created. So understand that if you're looking for it, it's probably out there. And if it's not, build it, create it, and they will come. But definitely homeschool your kids.